Hello Virgo. The moon is in Leo and the retrograde transit of Neptune begins tomorrow. The planets Jupiter, Saturn and the planetoid Pluto continue retrograde. Your ruler, the planet Mercury, transits through the sign of Cancer. Your sign symbolizes work and the ability to serve par excellence, but you must be careful because some intelligent coworker will come up to you and come to your side so that you can take the chestnuts out of the fire. Do not be manipulated by lazy people. You receive pleasant news in a letter or official document. Your hunches will give you results and they will be very accurate, Virgo. You are going to reconsider many things because your ruler, Mercury, is in transit through a sign similar to yours, and if you recently left a relationship, or they left you, this is not the time to regret or be sad but rather to channel your energy to recover emotionally and start a cycle that changes your routine. Possibly you are thinking of someone from the past who for a long time shared your love, but who is now absent. Don't be sad, life is always a constant change and you know how to assimilate them. Optimism will be the key to help you overcome a tense situation in your love relationship. This will be a day in which people of the Virgo sign will feel more energetic and determined in terms of their goals. They may feel more determined to achieve the goals they have set for themselves. However, it is important to be careful not to lose patience with the people around you by thinking they are against you. It is possible that some tensions arise with your coworkers due to love issues, but try to remain calm and focus on your duties. As for personal relationships, it is a good time to connect with close friends or family. You may be feeling more emotionally vulnerable than usual, so it may be beneficial to talk to someone you trust. It is a day in which you can feel motivated and with greater clarity regarding your goals and objectives, making love benefit with a good mood and desire to live. Love horoscope for the single woman. For the single Virgo woman in love today could present some interesting opportunities to meet someone new. You may feel more attractive and confident, which will attract people with similar energies to yours. If you have plans to go out with friends, this could be a good time to go somewhere new or try something different to get out of the routine and enjoy yourself. Keep an open mind and don't be afraid to be the one to take the first step when it comes to finding out about possible conquests. If you are in an active search for love, today you may feel the need to look for a new approach in your dating strategy. You may find that your previous methods have not been effective and that you need to try something different. Consider joining a dating app, attending events, or asking friends to introduce you to singles. Today's free prediction for the Virgo man. For the Virgo man in love, today can bring a feeling of confusion and fear. You may find yourself in a difficult situation where you are not sure what direction to take in your love life, because you no longer feel the same attraction as before for the person you are with. It is important that you take the time to evaluate your feelings and options before making an important decision that affects the lives of both of you. Try not to act impulsively, and consider the long-term consequences of your actions. If you are in a relationship, this day can be a good time to have a conversation with your partner about what is stealing your sleep. You should tell him what you feel. If you are single, you may be attracted to someone you like, but who is not available or interested in you. Today's Virgo horoscope in love for singles. Singles of the Virgo sign today could be marked by a feeling of lack of clarity regarding their love relationships. You may be feeling undecided about whether or not to move forward in your relationship, and this could lead to feeling a bit overwhelmed. The best thing in this case is to take some time to reflect and evaluate what they are really looking for in a partner and how far they want to go. On the other hand, this day could also be auspicious for meeting someone special in a social setting or through mutual friends. Do not close yourself to the possibility of starting a romance and letting yourself go, but without leaving aside your own values and priorities. Remember that true love takes time and effort, so you shouldn't get depressed if things don't work out on the first try. If you have a partner, everything can disappear when we love. Family, friends, obligations. And that is one of the adventures of love. It lets us focus the whole universe on that loved one. It is something you must do today. It is a moment to leave everything behind and give each other, without thinking about tomorrow. If you don't have a partner, the way to avoid making the mistakes of the past is to avoid promises. Now that that person you care about has shown that they correspond to you, it is time to try a new way of understanding love. You have to do a little to build love, day after day, without further expectations. Today you have a tough dispute in front of you, in which you must try a different approach to the ones you usually use. And it is that on this day you are going to learn that, on many occasions, the best strategy is to abandon the game. It is time to leave the table without giving in or facing, because what is at stake is not worth it. You have to moderate your meat consumption. It's not about becoming a vegetarian, it's about maintaining your best health. And it is that you usually focus on a single type of food in certain seasons, and this time it was the turn of those juicy steaks. The variety, without a doubt, is the best alternative for your body. You have to maintain a state of balance in all aspects of your life. You may not realize it, but if your spirits drop, your energies and your goals do too. Perhaps you have lost organization and this has led to personal disorder that causes frustration. There are signs such as changing bedtime, loss of hunger and loss of interest. To start solving this, you need to set goals and meet them. You also have to take care of your diet, because the lack of a balanced diet can cause changes in the brain that ultimately influence your mood. You may be reaping the fruits of your hard work, but there are many details to solve to improve the results. On the other hand, sometimes you want to advance in too many things, you pay attention a little here and then a little there, so you don't focus your energy totally. The economy can be affected by expenses that you did not have contemplated. Seek to clarify all the expenses that you do not recognize and organize as much as possible what you have in your hands. In love it can be said that you are lucky, because you have someone by your side who compliments you and does not make your life bitter. Do not believe, sometimes people spend their lives next to toxic people and you are someone who knows how to get away from these types of people. Health continues to be somewhat ups and downs, muscle or back pain may be a problem for you at this time. Seek that your back does not strain so much and adapt new ways to do your work or your activities. Tip of the day, your nature impels you to go higher, higher, and makes you forget that a landscape extends around you that is worth stopping. Lucky numbers for today: 6, 7, 14, 25, 27, 40. Free Virgo Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of tomorrow's horoscope for each of them. First deanery, August 23rd to September 2nd. You are a persevering person and that will allow you to find true love. Second deanery, from September 3rd to 12th. You own your life, decide not only with your heart. Third deanery, from September 13th to 22nd. Leave behind what you have lived and move firmly towards the future.